In this video, we are going through the fastest way to level up weapons in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. So to get your weapons leveled up as fast as possible, we need to head over to the new larger sized game modes. Ground War is going to be good, but especially for the purpose of this method in this video, we're going to be using the invasion game mode. So what we're going to be doing is taking advantage of all of the AI controlled bots that spawn into the invasion game mode. The usual invasion lobby will contain 2 teams of 20 actual real players, and then both sides will have 20 AI controlled bots that are basically used as cannon fodder to fill the gaps and to make the game flow a little bit better and to make us feel like the map is fuller than it actually is. And the reason why we're focusing on killing these bots is because at this moment in time, the time of recording this video, you will be rewarded the same amount of XP for killing a bot as you normally would for killing a normal enemy player. So if your aim is to level up your weapons as fast as possible, there really is no point in playing the objective. You might as well just sit at the back of the map and just get these bot kills. So the method behind this is really simple. All you need to do is spawn into an invasion game and head over to the back of the map on the enemy side. So I know it is slightly annoying to be running across the entire map in the invasion game mode, but you've got to do what you've got to do to get this XP. Try and avoid as much conflict as possible, run right around the edge. I think I swam on one of the maps, I just swam around the edge where there's going to be no players. You can take an armored vehicle, take a chopper, do anything you can to get across the map safely and more importantly, quietly. Now once you get to the other side of the map, the enemy side, you're going to want to look out for enemy helicopters. They will come in on the map as a red helicopter so you can see where they're coming. They will eventually slow down and they will drop off roughly 6 enemy bots. And like I said at the start of the video, 1 kill on these bots is the same as 1 kill on a normal enemy player. The bonus about the bots is they don't shoot back, so it's a lot easier to get more kills on these bots than it is to get on enemy players. The other good thing about the bots is the game likes to keep a steady number of bots in the lobby at all times. Obviously, if you're wiping out 6 of the bots straight away, it's going to want to bring them straight back in, so the respawn time on these is pretty fast as well. Now as you can see from the gameplay on screen, that is all there is to this method. Get to the other side of the map, kill the bots as fast as you can. Now there are a few things that you can do that we'll go into in this section of the video that will just help you out and make this a little bit easier. The first thing being setting up the right class for this method. So before you actually jump into the game, of course you want to set a class up with the weapon that you want to level up or the weapon you want to max out. I would also recommend running cold-blooded to hide from any kill streaks, and also running Ghost to stay off the minimap. A silencer isn't going to hurt on the weapon as well if you do have one. I would also recommend running a stun grenade or a flash grenade. You'll see on the gameplay on screen when those bots do land in, you can just chuck one. They don't really go anywhere and you can just take them out. It's a little bit easier. Scavenger as a base perk isn't going to hurt. I didn't actually run it, but if you do get scavenger drops from the bots, that's even better. You will probably get some enemy kills, so you'll definitely be picking up some scavenger drops from them. And then you're going to want to run one of these 2 following field upgrades, either the tactical insertion or the ammunition box. The tactical insertion is going to be the most time efficient. Obviously you can just drop it near where the bots are spawning and then you can stay on that edge of the map. Even if you do get killed, you're still over that side, you don't have to run back. If you don't have the tactical insertion unlocked as of yet, you can also use an ammunition box. The recycling time on the field upgrade is pretty quick, so I didn't really notice myself running out of ammo and not having the field upgrade ready, so the ammunition box is pretty good. The only downside to that is if you do get killed, if someone takes you out, you do have to run back, and then obviously that becomes a little bit more complicated, but that is also another way to do it. So that's kind of the best class setup. Obviously the other thing is to make sure you activate your double weapon XP tokens if you have them available. Don't worry if you do activate them and you can't see them anywhere. The current user interface doesn't actually have a XP timer or a token countdown or anything like that, but it will tell you if you have activated one initially when you press the button, so make sure you look out for that. You won't be able to tell if you have afterwards, but you won't be able to tell how long you have left on it, but obviously the double weapon XP token is going to be a massive part of how fast you can level up these weapons. So the method is pretty simple. Set the class up right, pop your double weapon XP tokens, head over to the enemy side of the map, the back of the invasion map. wait for the bots to spawn in from these helicopters, drop a tactical insertion, drop an ammunition box, throw some flashes to stun them when they're coming down the ropes, and then just farm those bots for this insane weapon XP. There are a few annoying things to note with this method. Obviously, you might get some players that are going to grief you. They take it personally that you're killing their bots at the back of the map, so they will kind of hang around at the back. The other thing is it can be difficult to get across some of the maps. Some of the maps are better for this method. I know Tarak is pretty good. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I know Guijaro, I don't know how to pronounce it, but that one is from the gameplay on screen. You'll see it is very, very easy to get around the map. There was hardly any enemy players coming to get me. I found it very easy and much quicker when the map kind of favors what you're doing. So the one thing to keep in mind is the double weapon XP tokens count down in real time, not in game time. So if you are wasting your time trying to get across the map, or if someone's wasting your time by griefing you and just taking you out while you're trying to kill these bots, just leave. It's not worth wasting the double weapon XP tokens. Just leave, start up a new game, and then you can go from there. And there we go, guys. That is currently the fastest way you can level up your guns in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Get over to the other side of an invasion map, farm those bots, pop your weapon XP tokens. It is as easy as that, guys. Make sure you check it out as soon as you possibly can. I can imagine they will probably patch this pretty quickly. I can imagine they will reduce the amount of XP you get for killing the bots in Invasion by quite a lot. So just make sure you check this out, take advantage of it while it is available to us. Thank you for staying tuned to the video. If you found it helpful, towards your journey on leveling up these weapons, make sure to drop a like on it down below. Let me know your thoughts on the weapon progression system in Modern Warfare 2 in the comments below. Let me know if you think it's good, if you think it's bad. Let me know if you've been trying this method out down below. Thank you again for staying tuned to the video. As always, feel free to subscribe to the channel for all of the latest Call of Duty news, tips and tricks, how-tos, class setups, and much more.